Hey guys, good morning. Welcome to Bloody September in the global markets. So, wanted to go over what's happening today um, and just kind of where we're headed. So, why? So, this is an article I pulled up on Investopedia.com. Why people say September is the worst month for investing. Um, Definitely read it, but basically it just shows you that September is usually a pretty bloody month in the stock market. Another month is May. They call it, in May you walk away. And so these are the things you need to learn in the stock market to just know where, and just to be aware. Um, these are things that I've learned just in the recent months, right? It's doing research and all these type of things. So, but anyway, so I just wanted to let you guys know. Look, I'm still completely bullish as we still close out the year. On stock market and the Bitcoin. I think you're going to have it could be a little bit bloody, a little slow recovery through the end of this month, but I think we're going to be very confidently bullish at least through the end of this year for sure. In my opinion, not financial advice. But anyways, as I always do, um, let's go back to a little bit of a recap of the video that I posted on August 17th. Lines were drawn, support resistance lines. So here is that, um, the support resistance. So people ask all the time, what do these lines mean? So basically what the lines mean is at resistance, this is probably the opportunities to probably sell. The reason why you sell at resistance is because basically there's been a historical history that there's not a lot of buyers in place to go past resistance. So these are lines that I sort of draw in advance for people to understand. These are probably some good selling opportunities for you. And so, what does that mean? Like, okay, so Nick, when it hits resistance, where do I buy? So historically, in the last like 6 months, you would buy on this 50-day EMA, especially if it broke 20-day. But as we'll see in the markets today, it broke the 20, it broke the 50. So where do you think it's probably headed next? So again, as a swing trader, and I'll post this on another video about trading view, but you're going to need to understand these things. And so what you do is you buy at support. So you buy at support. And so anyway, so let's just kind of do a play of the line. So this was a video that I posted on August 17th. So let's just kind of play and see how it came. So as you can see, we hit resistance here. We went down, okay? We broke the 20. Now, we didn't go all the way to the 50, but we had some pretty big green bars. We hit resistance. We broke resistance. Where do you think we're going next, folks? We kind of chopped on resistance here. We're going back up here. So what do you think what happens here when we hit resistance? Let's just wait and see. We hit it right on the dot, okay? Now we start to kind of creep down a little bit. Okay. Here comes the 20-day in May. Boom. We didn't make it. Okay. Is the 50 going to hold? Is the 50 going to hold? Bullish engulfing. That was actually a bullish bar right there. That was a bullish bar. But that's why you have to wait for confirmation. The next day, boom, look what happened. Okay. Landed right on the 50-day. You got to wait. Just because we historically have been bouncing the next day, we also bounce with a big green bar, big green bar, big green bars on this 50-day support. So the stats would have told you then this day would have been the green bar and we would have continued on our way up trend. But this is why you wait for confirmation, folks. We didn't get this green bar like we did in previous. Boom. So we just dumped. And so that support line that I drew is actually going below it. So what does that mean? It could be this 100-day EMA. It could be the next support line. So I'll get back to that. So let's talk about today. And so these are going to be the new resistance and support lines for the next month. I think, I mean, clearly we broke that support line from last month. Now we're either going to hit this 100 EMA, and again, we're going to need a big green bar for us to continue to go uptrend. But if we don't hit, if it continues to go down, it may go down to this support or it may go down to this support. And if these don't occur, I mean, it may go all the way down here. I doubt that it will. But again, that's why you wait for confirmation. You've got to wait for another full green bar. So I'm talking about a green bar. It's got to be a big green bar, engulfing green bar to reverse the trend. So this is when you look, you kind of do you do some buying. I mean, here's a channel that has been drawn since like the beginning of May. It's been in this channel. We even broke the channel. So we even broke our trend line on the 50-day, and we broke the channel. So I think you got some buying opportunities here for sure, probably this week and as we close out the month, because I still believe we are going to have a huge October, November, and December. So again, here are your lines. You buy at support. Next probably buy is at this 100 day. Here's another support line. Here's another support line. Just buy a little bit. Buy 20% there, 20% there, 20% there, and then if you get filled down here, that's fine too. But this is where I think we're headed next. These are the next resistance lines. So, what does that mean, Nick? So, I mean, at the first support line, if it goes all the way up to the resistance, boom, that's 6% right there. Okay. Next line, that's a 7% move. And if it goes all the way down here, which I don't think it will, then this is just the first resistance. That's 11%. So, and this is the S&P, guys. This is the S&P. So again, the 6% move in the S&P stock market is a very conservative play. And so, if you are in, again, S&P companies, let's see here. Well, as I showed on my last video, if you are, look, it's a red day, but it's September. If you are in any of these stocks here, any of these 500 stocks, you're most likely going to get double the opportunity. Okay. So again, if you are, buying here in any of these stocks that I just shared with you, you're probably going to get, this was a 6% move in the S&P. So it's probably 12% in your Teslas, your Googles, your Microsofts, and things like that, your Apples. But look, this was just a healthy correction. I mean, guys, we've been going up like your 401ks and all that kind of stuff. I mean, it's just going up like a rocket. I mean, almost like 1 year. I mean, if you look at this in 1 year, I mean, 44%. This doesn't happen. So, anyways, so look, you got the lines. You know when to buy. You know when to sell. Okay, you buy at supports. Okay, and you sell at resistance. So then you can wait for your next. So you can wait for your next buying opportunity on your supports. Okay. All right, guys. Well, I hope this helps. I do plan on possibly doing some live. You just give me some stocks, and I'll do some analysis for you. Soon. But make sure to subscribe, guys. I'd really greatly appreciate if you were to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Here are my other videos that I posted. Greatly appreciate it. Hit the like button. But other than that, guys, hope you found this valuable, and I will talk to you later. Thank you so much.